say it's real though.
I know you want it. I know you want it.
So bad, I just couldn't let her pass me, no. No, no. On tight. Don't be scared, let loose, get a Louis like.
We're taking it down.
Your booty like 2 planets. Woo.
I think it makes it hard on all women. We're so much more than sex, and this is saying this is all you need to see. This is all we need to be.
96% of sexually objectifying imagery is of women's bodies. Because women's bodies are subject to constant frivolous criticism, girls learn quickly to self-objectify.
I came in like a wrecking ball. Stuck in my mind, my fragrance on and they love my smell. Big, big booty, but you got a big booty. Big, when I'm sipping that ball, baby, don't gotta reach my turn. You gotta love me harder. Put my body on your body, boy, and girls were undenied. Your woes and slap it on my ass.
I don't know how they get away with this stuff nowadays.
Jack Parr got kicked off the air for referring to the bathroom in the early 60s.
People were hysterical when Marilyn Monroe's skirt went up. I think it's just we're becoming much more relaxed about what we tolerate.
This is not the norm. Everybody doesn't walk around doing that.
It seems to make it okay to view women in this way. If men get the idea that they can just think of women as sexual beings, then, I mean, there were over 200,000 rapes of women in the United States last year. But with the good, you know, comes the extremism.
My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun.
So in one sentence, what's your first reaction?
Very fitting for our generation and our style of music and dancing.
Wow, this girl is crazy.
I think it's ridiculous.
Look at her butt.
Oh my gosh, look at her butt.
Do you think it's okay for Nicki Minaj to make videos like this when she has young people looking up to her?
Oh my gosh, look at her butt. Look at her butt.
Because this is so readily available on YouTube, it's very easy for kids to learn from the way Nicki Minaj acts.
Probably not a good example for a young person to be seeing that.
It makes younger generations think it's more acceptable to do this behavior since they see their star or their idol doing it.
It makes them think that it's completely okay to do things like that at such a young age. No, I don't think Nicki Minaj should be making videos like this because she has people looking up to her. She's a role model to a lot of people across the world. Shouldn't do that.
My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun.
So do you think this music video is a form of feminism, power, and flaunt? Do you think it's empowering because she can do whatever she wants with her body?
Now that bang, bang, bang. I let them hit it cause he's slaying cocaine.
Yes, she is showing that she is her own person and that she can be whoever she wants to be.
She probably feels empowered by it, but if you listen to the lyrics and watch the video, she's kind of like unempowering herself. She's saying that she will like basically do anything to get some anaconda.
She's like using herself to make men like her, and that's not really power.
I think this music video is empowering to women because they think that it's okay to be like not perfectly skinny.
With my fat ass, big bitches in the club. Fuck the skinny bitches, fuck the skinny bitches in the club.
The terms hookup and rape culture have been given to our generation. Do you think that having these videos available to everybody adds to that belief?
Well, yeah, definitely. It changes the culture, and along with her lyrics, she says that she will him in her automobile.
Come through and fuck him in my automobile.
It adds to the idea that those words are our culture because that's all it represents.
She's popular because of this or whatever, and so that can be an incentive for people to want to act in a similar way. And if she's talking about having sex with people, that can tell people, well, maybe I should do the same.
The way the two male and female were dancing together was very suggestive of a hookup.
Do you think that the portrayals of people and their lives in these music videos are a good representation of most young people today?
No, not at all. I think it's a very small amount of the population.
I would think it would be more okay just because the celebrity's doing it.
There's a lot more sexual activity within a younger our generation now. Maybe it's just because it's being talked about more.
People don't behave like this all the time, and most normal people don't dance all the time like that or look like that.
Every time that you get undressed, I hear symphonies in my head. I wrote this song just looking at you. Oh, oh. Yeah, the drums they swing low, and the trumpets they go.
In one sentence, what's your first reaction?
He knows how to talk to women.
Still like represents his want of her.
The song is and music video is very suggestive.
It totally changed the meaning for me now that I've seen the music video.
What do you think the song's really about?
Sex.
It's about sex.
Sex.
I think it's really about sex.
What do you think that this has to say about society, and how does it affect younger generations when they see females portrayed like this?
Is it weird that I hear angels every time that you moan?
Girls might look at the woman and be like, oh, he's attracted to her, and so that's how I should act.
And it makes the female, in this sense, feel like she's not worth anything.
It shows that the women are very inferior to men in society, and shows that they're just used for their bodies.
I wrote this song looking at you. Oh yeah.
Okay, so what do you think that this has to say about men in society?
Is it weird that your ass remind me of a Kanye West song? Every time that you get undressed, I hear symphonies in my head.
So he knows kind of how to play to an audience.
I think it makes the younger generation look up to him. It makes them believe that everything that he does, they can do, and so they just follow in suit.
Is that they're like the dominant gender in our society?
Well, in this case, the male is portraying himself as like the dominant figure. And
how does this video add to hookup or rape culture?
It adds to hookup or rape culture because it gives the male so much dominance in the relationship.
just like with Nicki Minaj's Anaconda, this sort of does the same thing because there's that aspect of them like going and hooking up in a car. Being able to get control is, I think, a huge deal.
Based on what the video shows, people might think, oh yeah, that's how I should act, and be sexually promiscuous with my partner.
They're hooking up for most of it, and it shows strippers.
Oh yeah, is it weird that your eyes remind me of a Coldplay song? Coldplay song.
The video sets like helps with the whole rape thing and how the women are like weak and the men are the strong.
I don't think kids really understood the meaning of this song, and I know it's just like a popular song on the radio. If they did happen to see this video, it probably changes the meaning.
There you go.
Okay, so now that you've seen both of the videos, what differences did you notice about the way the female artist, Nicki Minaj, and the male artist, Jason Derulo, portrayed themselves?
Nicki Minaj seems to use her self-portrait to like grasp the attention of the audience, and Jason Derulo like uses his own self-portrait, but he more so uses the portrait of the woman. In both terms, they're using sexual desires for men to like attract people to the videos.
Like, they both definitely put themselves out there and made it seem like they could do whatever they want and like have control, but at the same time, Jason Derulo, he like did get control of the woman, thought he could do whatever he wanted with her, and Nicki just doesn't care. She wants all the attention.
Nicki Minaj seemed to be portraying herself as the one being the sexual image, so she wanted people to be looking at her in that way that, oh, I'm attractive, and that she was kind of the pleasure factor. In Jason Derulo's case, he was accepting the pleasure from the woman.
The female artists in their music videos portray themselves as strong and independent, while the females in music videos produced by male artists were much more dependent on the male artist in the music video, and they're inferior to the male.